Hey folks, I wanted to try something a little different today. I'm going to present to you some recent work done by the Sikh American Legal Defense and Education Fund, or SALDEF. This is a Sikhswim.com video report. So one of the most remarkable things SALDEF has done in the past year is release a video in partnership with the United States Department of Justice Community Relations Service called On Common Ground, Sikh American Cultural Awareness for Law Enforcement. So when I first saw this video, I was, pretty amazed. It's very professional. It covers a ton of different topics, and it's great for law enforcement to watch. SALDEF, in partnership with the DOJ and law enforcement agencies, has already shown this to about 95,000, 100,000 people. So it's really exciting, and it's really compelling, and it really captures the Sikh American experience today and really hits the issues that matter most for us. So I just want to share with you some clips from that movie. The first clip is the introduction, and I feel that it really captures the experience of a lot of Sikh Americans today across the country, and it's great that law enforcement is becoming aware about this and learning about this and learning all sorts of best practices. So here we go.
Officer, there's a man up there with a turban, and he's videoing, and I don't know what he's doing, and he's really making me nervous.
Okay, all right. You know what? Why don't you just hang down here? We'll go check it out. Okay?
Thank you.
Sir, can you hold on a second?
Sure.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Got a report of suspicious activity. Can you tell me what you're doing here?
I'm sightseeing here, and I'm here with my family, and I am a off-duty police officer. I'm a reserve deputy sheriff at the LA County Sheriff Department.
Okay. Do you have any your credentials on you?
Sure, I do.
Do you mind if we take a look?
Sure. Here you go.
Okay. All right, great.
Sorry for any inconvenience.
Hey, enjoy yourself.
I mean, being a Sikh American, I get that a lot.
Oh, I understand.
Hey, no problem.
Officer safety is the first priority. However, in order to be safe and effective, officers must be able to differentiate between a threat and a stereotype. Under emergency circumstances, events always determine an officer's response. This presentation will address only non-emergency and non-crisis situations and provide guidelines to effectively recognize and interact with members of the Sikh American community.
Okay, so that was the introduction, and now I want to show you a little excerpt. The video covers the 5Ks, and so I'm going to show you the part about the kirpan, which I think is pretty interesting as well.
Self-restraint and high moral character. The fourth article of faith is called the kirpan. It signifies Sikhs' commitment to truth and justice. The kirpan is worn in a sash over the shoulder and to the side of the waist. Some Sikhs wear the kirpan over their clothing in public view. The kirpan typically has a steel handle with a blade that may be dull. It is kept in a wooden or steel sheath. A kirpan is commonly 3 to 6 inches in length. However, since there is no prescribed length for the kirpan, the size of the kirpan varies by personal choice. Guidelines for wearing the kirpan vary by state statute and municipal code. Supervisors are encouraged to have a discussion with officers about their jurisdiction's codes and policies regarding the kirpan, an article of faith. Current Transportation Security Administration and Department of Transportation guidelines prohibit kirpans on flights. Hence, Sikhs stow their kirpan in checked baggage during air travel. Do not be surprised by the presence of a kirpan on some Sikh men and women. If the kirpan must be confiscated, explain the reason. Handle the kirpan with respect and care.
Charlie 13. I'm in the area, 10-5. Maryland tag. Yes, ma'am. I'll advise. I'm okay.
Good evening, officer.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good. What you got around your neck?
Oh, this is my religious art. It's called the kirpan.
Do me a favor.
It's part of my
Yes, sir.
Sikh faith. Yeah.
Will you walk this way for a second?
Sure.
Be more comfortable. Will you take it off? Put it here on the hood for me, please.
Okay.
Can you back up for me for a second? Anyone else in the car?
No, I'm alone.
I'm a county police officer. The reason I'm here is we got a complaint from the neighborhood. What's going on?
Oh, my car just stalled. I was trying to figure out what was going on, so I was looking under the hood.
Okay, what I'll do for you to assist you, I'll call a tow truck for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Gonna give you this back, and you can wait right by your car, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charlie 13, could you get the tow truck here for me, please? Thank you. Sir, I got a tow truck coming.
Okay. Thank you. I'll wait here.
Welcome.
Okay, so those are some clips from the video. As you can see, it's very professional. And I think we need to recognize that this is really a landmark production. Now you can go to your local police station in the United States and say, hey, I've got a training video for you to watch. And when the police chief says, really, what training video? You can say, the U.S. Department of Justice produced this video and thinks that every police department should watch it. And your police chief will say, oh yes, absolutely, let's set up that screening. I mean, we've got, what SALDEF has done is got sign-off at basically the highest level of the government to approve and create this video, and it's just really outstanding. So the resources are there. These resources didn't exist, you know, in the year 2000, for example. And now we've got this incredible video, and I think everyone should take it and should make it their goal to have it shown in their local police precinct. Okay, now we've got some other interesting things from SALDEF, just a tour of some recently resolved cases. So first we have Harshan Singh. He wasn't allowed into a courtroom because of his dastar, and thanks to the work of SALDEF, he was allowed to wear his dastar in the courtroom, and the policies have been changed in Georgia. So that's pretty cool. Then we have Harshan Singh. He was denied entry to a restaurant, and of course SALDEF has worked with that restaurant to allow him entry. So his case is also resolved. Jagjit Kaur. She wasn't allowed to go to a testing center. Now that's pretty interesting, because many of us get advanced degrees in the United States. One Pearson VUE facility did not allow her to enter without taking off her dastar. So she contacted SALDEF. She says, thank you for helping to get them to change their policy. We have Harshan Singh. So he couldn't play soccer in Pennsylvania, so not too far from home for me. And, SALDEF contacted the league, and of course they apologized, and he's now allowed to play. And finally we have Maharbani Gore. So she couldn't get a driver's license in Oregon. And Oregon, has apologized. So there you go. 5 successful cases resolved. Here's some more info. You can check out the website, saldef.org. Of course, you can turn to SALDEF whenever you need help, whenever you feel that your rights are being violated, or you feel that the practice of your religion is somehow being curbed. SALDEF and other Sikh organizations are always there to help you. SALDEF also needs your support, so definitely click on to SALDEF.org and sign up to become a member. It's pretty cool. You'll be on the email list and stuff like that. I personally have just been a volunteer for SALDEF for many, many years. I guess almost a decade. And I worked on one of their first websites, so that's my affiliation with the organization. Okay, about this report, I just made it for fun, and I hope it's the first of many reports that I'll be producing on my blog. So sorry for any errors, and Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.